A decade ago, health workers near the Liberian and Guinean border in Foya District, Lofa County, confirmed what became known as Liberia's first two cases of the deadly Ebola virus. That was the first wave of the virus, which killed all victims in March of 2014. Barely 2 weeks afterwards, the second wave started on April 6. By the end of April, Guinea, Liberia, and Sierra Leone had been fully engulfed, with the virus nearly bringing the three minor river union countries to their knees. Little did health authorities know that the virus would soon spread throughout the country, instilling fear among the population, exposing the vulnerabilities of Liberia's poor healthcare sector. Families were left devastated and in despair by the epidemic, with health and frontline workers bearing the brunt of the impact as many lives succumbed to the virus. And 8 years after the region was declared Ebola-free, both relatives of victims and survivors are yet to come to terms with the scale of the devastation left in its wake.
Well, it all started 2014 when my daughter-in-law went to one Goodwill clinic around the 72nd belt. She went to give birth, and then we didn't know she attracted the virus there. But then she stayed there like 2 days. The third day she gave birth. We took her home, and then we took her home. We observed she started, going to the bathroom fast. Then we took her back there to see whether they could do follow-up about the case. But then, unfortunately for her, she spent another day there and passed out. The doctor did not inform us properly because I read Ebola. The doctor said no. The lady died from cold and pain from birth. So we kind of like bury her at town. And we buried her at town. 14 days later, my daughter, who was at the Kesselly Barry for taking care of the baby that they had, the baby died exactly 14 days after the mother was buried. And then my daughter too came down with the virus. The next day they told us, well, we'll take her to GFK so they can do actual tests and see what's happening. And we're in the ambulance with them. We went to GFK. Just before reaching GFK fence, she gave her the ghost. So there and then I knew that Ebola was real.
The rapid spread of the virus across the country following the initial outbreak in Foya overwhelmed health workers as they grappled to understand the nature and means of containing deadly virus. In no time after the outbreak in Foya, the virus was on the rampage, leaving thousands